May 17th, Thursday. We gathered up in the cafeteria, as usual. Why is everyone so quiet? Everyone was having their breakfast in silence. Yeah. In the very center of the table, there was a small cleaning roster board Rin had made herself. I found the word leader added between cleaning duty and chart on the board.
文句のあるやつは今言え。
言ったら当番外してくれるのか？
増やす。
なんでだよ。
1年間マサト。
Wow.
こらこら、何も言ってねえよ。
Damn, she's been strict. Rin looked around at our faces. Trying to avoid eye contact, Kyousuke averted his face.
文句ありそうな顔だな。1年間京介。
Just from his face alone? Just from his facial expression? That's another year.
探偵厳しいな。
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rin. I'm a little bit on their side. That's a bit too harsh.
容赦なしだな。
ケンゴはどうだ？
Leaning over the table, she peered at him intently. That's our Kengo. He was gazing back at her without twitching a brow. Masato stretched out his arms towards Kengo's armpits. Then he tickled him. Kengo does not seem like a dude that's actually very ticklish or at all. I'm pretty sure if you just tickle his armpits, you're like, dude, the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to touch my armpits? Wait, are you kidding me? Really? He's actually ticklish? Those noises he made actually sound like he's restraining himself so hard to not laugh. Kengo was putting up with it.
すげえ。
Damn, the willpower.
ウインナーを鼻に詰めてみよう。
I mean, he's got 2 nose holes.
やるな。両方に詰めてみよう。
How do you keep up with this bullshit, man, Kengo? Holy shit, he's like being tickled right now. 2 sausages pushed up his either nose hole, and he's like, alright, breathe, stay calm.
こんなん耐えれるか?
Okay, that's too much. That would be too much for me as well. Don't worry. Don't worry, I would have already fucking like cut it out after they started tickling me, okay? Because I can't stand being tickled. But yeah, 2 sausages being shoved up my nose is probably where I would draw the line too. Hell, it would even be after 1 sausage. Finally, he got angry.
1年間ケンゴ。
Him too?
判定おかしい。
Just for he was angry at the guys.
真面目な話をしてるのにふざけた顔をしていた。
こいつらのせいだろ
う。しばらく放っておいたじゃないか。
くそ。無念だ。耐えたのがあだとなったか。普通あそこでは耐えんだろ。
Me neither. Well, luckily I'm being left alone.
では、みんなこれでいいな。
なんでリキは試さないんだよ。
Just as Rin was about to wrap it all up, Masato expressed his dissatisfaction.
リキはいい。
どうして？
Of course she couldn't say that I was the one who had proposed that. She was stumped for words.
発案者だからだ。
You're not supposed to say that. She answered so easily.
なんだよこれ。リキの入れ知恵かよ。
Well, yeah, but it was her idea originally. I was just giving her some advice. I was rushed to an explanation. Right, Rin? She nodded. We heard the bell. Ding. Masato gave Rin and me cool looks.
お前らなんか最近やけに仲良くねえか？
And what's so wrong with that, Masato? Isn't that a good thing? I forced a smile as I fudged my answer.
なんで？なんか隠してるなお前ら。
Nothing.
お前には言わん。
That makes it sound like we actually are hiding something, which we kinda are, but you're not supposed to give them the idea that we are.
くそ、なんだよ、気になるな。ちょっと蹴らしてやるから教えろよ。
She'll always kick you anyway. That doesn't help.
うっさい、やじゃ。
ものすごいプライドのなさだな。
He's that curious? I am the only one whom Rin is now relying on. I finally realized it. But I wonder, why did she choose me? Was it simply because I happened to be with her at that time? If Masato or Kengo had been there instead, would she have asked them for advice? I guess she would have. Then I'd be the one becoming curious about what Rin was hiding, just like Masato now was. Maybe. Yep, the roles would probably be reversed.
おい、ほら、宿題移させろ。
前みたく宇宙人がノートをビームで焼き払っていきましたとか言い逃れすればいいだろう。
そいつは2度も通用する技じゃねえ。そんなに頻繁に宇宙人が現れたらどう考えても不自然だろ。
その1度目も教師は何も聞かなかったことにしていたがな。
なんだよ、通用してねえみたいに言うなよ。
Oh, come on, everybody knows you will.
宇宙人を関西人にでもしてみたらどうだ？よっぽど自然だろ。
Kansai, located in the central western part of Japan, Kansai is one of the eight regions of the country. The region includes prefectures such as Kyoto and Osaka. Ah, okay, yeah. I've heard of those prefectures, or at least those names, where you can find the offices of a certain studio called Kim. I wonder what studio that is, huh? Certainly not who made this game, or CLANNAD.
関西人がノートをビームで焼き払っていきました。すげえな俺、関西を敵に回しているのか。しかし、なんで俺が関西人にそんな恨みを買っているんだという話になんねんか。
その前にビームで焼き払うという設定を見直せ。
バカだなこいつら。
I grabbed Kyousuke's right arm and pulled him a little away from the others.
どうした？
Psst, dude. Kyousuke, do you know about what Rin is doing now?
なんかやってんのか？
Yeah. You must have already realized she's hiding something from you.
何のことを言いたいのかよくわからないが、そんなのはいつものことだろ。
Huh?
あいつが何をしたいか、そんなことはわからない。
But you're like her brother, you know? If anybody out of us knows, it should be you.
だって、あいつ自身分かってないんだろう。
There may be some truth to that. Yeah, you may have a point there.
ただ、俺は明確な目的を持つ日まで見守ってやってるだけさ。
Okay. Right now, Rin's delving into some deep mysteries. Does she have a clear purpose in doing so? Probably not. She's just going after what's immediately in front of her eyes, like a cat chasing after every strange thing. There was still a few minutes until homeroom. I scanned around the classroom, looking for Kurugaya-san. There was some classmates reading their textbooks, while others were nonchalantly chatting. I paused with my hand on the door handle. Hey, Kud! I felt something softly hit my back. Oh, it's you, Kud! Morning!
おはようございます。
Did she like bit her tongue? It sounded like she bit her tongue. She answered, covering her nose with her hand. Sorry, I made a sudden stop. What? Fa 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 fa? She said something while waving her free hand, but I had no idea what it was. Are you okay?
大丈夫です。
Okay. By the way, Kud.
はい。
Kurugaya-san always stays near the window, doesn't she?
ご自分の席が窓側だからだと思いますけど。
I asked her when I saw Kurugaya-san, who was reading a thick book by the window. No, that's not what I meant. I felt something was a little off, but that was all. Just me? Ah, forget about it. Kurugaya-san had stopped reading and was now looking out the window.
何の本を読んでいるんでしょうね。
I guess a difficult one.
すごいです。
Could have looked at Kurugaya-san with eyes shining with admiration. The text on the cover is written with difficult characters. I could only understand bits of it from this distance. Can you read it?
わかりません。
I mean, it would be kind of... She was like quarter Russian, right? Or something like that? It'd be kind of weird if she could read it, but we couldn't. She answered with a smile. Why are you looking so impressed about it?
難しい本に違いありません。
She clapped her hands together as she answered. That's what I just said. I was hesitant to talk to Kurugaya-san in the classroom. The number of students in the room was gradually increasing. Well, let's talk again next recess. We're getting in the way, standing here.
はい、それに予習もしなくてはいけません。
Prepare for what?
数学のミニテストがあるはずです。
Ah, shit. Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1 is 3. Quick maths, baby! I forgot all about it. Okay. We'll chat after that. We headed back to our respective desks. Math test? I suck at math. As soon as morning homeroom ended, Masato came over to my desk.
悪い、リキ、ノート交換してくれ。
What? Dude, can you, like, just fucking once do your own homework? That'd be a problem for
お前
me.
普段ちゃんとしてきてるから、たまに忘れても大丈夫だって。
Use your space alien excuse.
そんなに頻繁に宇宙人来てることにしたらやばいって。
You
頭
kinda
おか
are.
しいやつじゃねえか。
He already thinks you're crazy. I mean, that's why someone would believe it in the first place, right? You don't think a normal person would actually give a space alien excuse, ever. So if he got away with it the first time, that means that the teacher already thinks you're, to some degree, pretty fucking crazy. The other classmates tensed up when they heard the front door open.
あ、おはようおはよう。
Uh-oh, Miss Troublemaker has arrived. Hi, Saigusa. It was Saigusa-san. Having noticed that it was not the teacher, they heaved sighs of relief. Morning, Saigusa-san. Since her classroom was a bit far from here, I wondered if she was going to make it there in
なん
time.
だよ、お前割り込むなよ。俺の方が先にリキに助けてもらうんだよ。
そうなの。
Yep. Well, no, never mind. No, I'm not. It's fine, just forget about him.
リキ様
Shut up. So, what is it today?
筆ペン貸してほしいんだけど。
Calligraphy pen? I know calligraphy is sort of, I don't know the exact definition of it, but it's sort of like fancy writing, right? It's just like this specific like writing style, or like the way you write the letters that makes it look very fancy. Calligraphy pen, a pen with a calligraphy brush-like tip designed to make writing using it resemble traditional Asian calligraphy. Unlike traditional calligraphy brushes, which need to be dipped in ink every few strokes, the calligraphy pen has an internal ink reservoir, making it easier and more convenient to use. Ah, I do remember that, like, I'm 99.5% sure it wasn't a calligraphy pen, but like, in elementary school we used to write with ink pens, which sort of have, I mean, the calligraphy brush is probably different, but the ink pens have like this sort of distinct tip, right? Where and then you have to drag it across the paper in a very different way as like a normal regular ballpoint pen, for example, right? I used to, they taught me how to write with that in like, yeah, the first 8 years of elementary school. And yeah, after that I just switched over to ballpoint. I was like, yeah, I can't be bothered fucking, you know, using ink, and it especially gets really messy. It's so much easier to use ballpoint. Calligraphy pen? I wonder if I have it. Look for it, don't have it, wander. You can actually wander around. I mean, do I look like a dude that has a calligraphy pen? I'm sorry, Saigusa, I don't think I have one. I usually don't use it, so I guess I wouldn't have it with me. Sorry, I don't think I have it.
まあ、そっか。しょうがないね。じゃあ、他の人に借りてくるよ。ありがとう。姉子、すみません。ちょっといいですか？
Saigusa-san took off. Alright, bye-bye. After the math class, I went looking for Kurugaya-san, who had disappeared from the classroom. How did our fucking test go? Kurugaya-san, can you spare me a moment? I stopped her walking down the hallway.
私か？
That's such a sinister look on her face. I get very terrified of that. Or just in general, when I can't see both eyes of a character, I feel like they're up to no good.
次は教室移動だと思う。
Yeah, I know, but I've got to ask you about something.
相談？
There we go, 2 eyes. I feel more comfortable now. Comfy. Kurugaya-san deliberated on that for a moment. and moved to the window side of the hallway. What is it with her and windows? Did she just like have to be in the light or something? Is she like the opposite of a vampire? Oh, I almost didn't recognize her. Could without her hat, it just seems like something's missing. It seems like, I mean, we've only seen her now the third time, but like, her hat just seems like such a distinct feature of hers. Stuck in a current of other classmates, I saw Kud getting pushed out of the classroom. Kurugaya-san seized Kud by the collar and stopped her in place. Kud bowed her head. Seeing off the other classmates, Kud asked me. In the physics classroom. But before that, it concerns Kud's room. Yeah, it's not about that. Really? Well, Kurugaya-san, you don't have a roommate, right? Come on, like, she doesn't have a roommate, you don't have a roommate? Come on, you can, you know, add 2 plus 2 together there, right? I heard girls sometimes look for a roommate. Have you ever done this? You might as well just fucking ask it directly, right? There is that, yeah, but that's not the purpose for this line of questioning for me. Onei-san, ooh, I like that. She spread her arms out wide and hugged Kud tight. I thought she was gonna hug me, what the fuck? She was actually talking to Kud? I thought she was talking to me. Well, excuse me, Kurugaya, I'm sorry. Wow. Kud started squirming Kurugaya-san's arms. But there was no escape since she was so much smaller than Kurugaya-san. You haven't? Rin told me something like that though. Kurugaya-san loosened her hold on Kud, but this time, she started spinning her around. But Kud, I'm pretty sure Kud is younger than you, right? Or at least she looks younger. I'm wondering if you could instruct Kud on what she needs to do. Kurugaya-san, Kud must be feeling dizzy. Was she like continuously the whole time spinning her around? Kudryavka. Okay. Kudryavka. Very Russian. Why that specific angle? 45-degree angle? Wafu? Kud was leaning against Kurugaya-san's chest warily. I mean, if I were leaning against her chest too, then I would be making that face and would just be lost in the clouds. You mean the head of the girls' dorm? Oh, really? Why would they know each other? But Rin barely knows anyone. Ah, similar interest, I see, okay. Ah, now I get it. I nodded. What? Oh, yeah. She said as she turned her back to me and walked away. During recess, all of a sudden, Masato screamed angrily. Hey, what happened? Gotham? Batman? What are you talking about? Did you give him like the bad answer, Kengo?
年の冬はゴッサムだねとか言うのか。よし、今年の冬に早速使ってみるぜ。ということがあったんだ。
I see, I see. Gotham.
だが、さっきの時間に国語辞典を眺めていたら、これは極寒と読むらしいじゃねえか。
He had the first two letters correct.
俺は危うくこいつのせいで今年の冬はゴッサムだねと言っちまうところだったんだ。
そんな漢字も読めんやつが悪い。
てめえだって厨房の頃、美術の粘土細工の時間にカバンと靴を間違えて一人で靴を作ってたことがあっただろうが。
Really?
あん時のクラス中を笑いに包んだお前の姿が未だに忘れられねえぜ。
I feel like that's one of those things where I feel fortunate to have learned a language that has the alphabet, right? Because I feel like the alphabet is very easy to... I feel like it's harder to make such mistakes like that. Whereas if you have a character where you write in characters, or a language where you write in characters, it's like if you misread the character, it's like an entirely different word, right? Or it has an entirely different meaning. Whereas, I mean, you in the English language, you can't somehow mistake basket for shoe. Just because the letters, they don't, you know? It's just impossible to do that.
だからなんだ。
And I feel like, I mean, especially like my girlfriend's Chinese, so she has a lot of, or at least part, like Malaysian as well. Oh my god, she's gonna kill me because I don't remember correctly. But like, you know, a lot of she speaks Chinese at the very least. That's what it is. She speaks Chinese, but she's Malaysian. But yeah, anyway, like, whenever I try, I try to like learn some Cantonese, but it's like so, she gets annoyed at like, because it's a very tonal language, like how you pronounce words. If you even pronounce a word slightly different, it means something entirely different as well. So it's like impossible for me. She gets so annoyed when like, no, it's in this tone, and I feel like I say the exact same thing, but then I don't, and then like, it's so frustrating. But yeah, just learning a language with characters seems like very difficult to me.
てめえの方がバカだってことだ。
As soon as Kengo heard that line.
なんだと?
Oh no, here we go again. What is it, round 4 or 5? He lost his temper.
バカにバカ呼ばわりされる筋合いはない。
やる気か？受けて立つぜ。
The tone of Masato's reply only added to the tension. Buzz. The air in the class became electric as everyone's attention turned toward him.
また井ノ原と宮沢がおっぱじめそうだぞ。
Can they even though? Like one thing that I actually misread of like the rules of the fighting is that you're only allowed to challenge the person above you and they can't say no. I thought you could just challenge anybody, but apparently that's not the case. In no time, the other classmates had formed a circle around the two. Oh no, what should I do? I didn't see Kyousuke among them. I have to call him here fast before it starts. Come on, Kyousuke!
待てよ、てめえ。見る影もねえほどボコボコに。
I forgot the current ranking though. Aren't I second? Wham! Oh, Masato fell onto the desk. Seemed like his back had been kicked by someone. Rin.
まったく
Oh shit!
時と場合を考えてじゃれ
I thought Rin always like kicks him from behind. It's Kurugaya, damn! I mean, look at her. She looks like a badass chick as well, right? She's a badass girl. There was a female student behind Masato.
Kurugayaだ。
Uh-oh. Her sudden appearance surprised us.
何しやがる。
それはこっちのセリフだ。こんなとこで何してやがる。やるなら場所を変えろ。席まで戻れ。どけ。
The onlookers opened a route for Kurugaya-san. It was like in the legend of Moses. The waves, the ocean parted for her.
てめえ、女が口を挟めるようなぬるい状況じゃねえんだよ。
Really?
黙ってる。
I feel like she could take you on, dude. I feel like she could take you on and beat you.
それは何だ。私に喧嘩を売っているのか。
Do it. Teach him a lesson, Kurugaya.
脅してんだよ。てめえに売るには喧嘩はもったいねえ。
票が冷めたな。ここまでだ。
Kengo breathed a sigh and stood up, starting to prepare for the next class.
てめえ逃げるのかよ。
kurugaya谷の顔を見たら、馬鹿げたことで熱くなりすぎと反省した。冷たいものでも買ってこよう。
Yeah, seeing Kurugaya would have a calming effect on everybody.
それとその女を舐めない方がいい。
Unless she's got your eye on you, then you better be scared.
これは忠告だ、マサト。
Uh-oh, if Kengo is warning him, you know Kuragaya's gotta be tough as nails. Then Kengo left the classroom.
で、なんだ私を血祭るんだってか。
I wasn't planning on kicking it. She cast Masato alongside Glance provocatively.
マジでぶっ飛ばされてえのかよ、てめえ。上等だ。泣いても知らねえぞ。
Do it, Masato, go, Masato. I would be one of those friends that'd be like, shit, I would cheer him on and like, you know, instill him with confidence just so that he would take on the fight so I can see him get beat up by the girl. I'm an asshole.
ほう、このお姉さんを泣かせられる男などそうはいないぞ。果たして君はどうかな、マサト。
Well, I guess we're about to find out. Wait a second, Kuragaya-san. Are you sure you want to challenge him?
ルールがあったろ。それを適用してもらおう。
Wait, do you want to join like a ranking system? Hearing her words, the audience started
来
roaring.
るぜ、バトルだ。
Battle
て
time!
めえら準備はいいか。
Woo! Oh my god! Everyone's completely out of control!
心配いらんよ。君は黙って見てれば。
Even if she says that. Watch the battle stop them. Come on, this is too good. This is too good. I'm gonna fucking watch this shit. I decided to believe in her words. Come on, Kurugaya, teach that dude a lesson. He just needs to be taken down a peg a little, you know?
てめえ、俺をここまでコケにするってことは覚悟はできてんだろうな。俺が勝ったら今後てめえのことライライダニと呼ぶぜ。
Right, Donnie? What does that mean?
なんだそれは。
He misread your name when this year's class member division was announced.
さすがマサトだ。
Right,
ア
Donnie?
ホだ。
うっせえや。俺は己の間違いもこの拳で真実に変えてみせるさ。
Really? Just to make himself feel better about it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna change your name into how I originally misread it.
ならば私が勝ったら昼の放送に本日の任意井ノ原君という貴様の恥ずかしいことを赤裸々に公開するコーナーを設置してくれよう。
That'd be a long ass fucking broadcast. Holy shit.
周囲の視線にさらされ安息の日々もない生活を送る恐怖を味わうがいい。
Alright, Masato, I don't know. This seems like too big of a risk. Like, even if you win, like, there's so much more downside if you lose than if you win. You just get to give her a stupid nickname. She's gonna out all your embarrassing shit, dude. Her idea was also terrifying in its own way. Way more terrifying.
望むところだぜ。
Damn. Must be feeling so confident. I don't think it's something you should be looking forward to.
マジだぜ、こりゃ。
A feeling of immediacy was forming. When I turned around, I saw Kyousuke land on the floor from the window. Damn, you're right on time, dude. You're late, Kyousuke. Well, you're on time before the battle starts.
すまんな。
I was relieved.
あの女子は
She's Kurugaya-san, a classmate.
古ヶ谷っていうの、あいつのおかげで助かったみたいだな。
Oh, how
マサ
so?
トとケンゴの喧嘩を止めたのはその古ヶ谷だろ。
True? Ah, yeah, you could certainly see it that way. Well, as far as the final result is concerned, it might be true, but I think she simply enjoys stirring up commotion.
じゃあここからは俺が仕切らせてもらうぜ。
Alright, dude, be the referee. Kyousuke stepped between them.
夏目恭介だったかな。
お、俺を知ってるのか。話が早いな。
君たちは自分が有名人だと自覚した方がいい。
おっしゃる通りで。
Are we famous? He smiled wryly.
のがきゃもういい。さっさと始めようぜ。
わかっ
Hajime.
たよ。じゃあお前ら頼むぜ。バトルスタート。
Stato! Kyousuke sent a sign to the audience. They started throwing weapons to the fighters. Alright. What Masato got was... What bad luck does he have this time? It's like a block of cheese or something. A set of plastic items. a barrel and a few knives. Hey, that's not too bad. You got knives? That's kind of, even if it's plastic, still sharp. Can still kind of cut a little bit, or at least hurt, scratch. It's not too bad compared to all his previous weapons. There was also a barrel with a pirate figure loaded in it. Masato inserted the knives into slits on the sides of the barrel. Hey, like he can make like an even more advanced weapon out of it, right? Ka-ching! The figure jumped up from the inside of the barrel.
それお前の武器だ。
I mean, from that description, it's hard for me to like picture exactly what that weapon is and what it looks like and how he can use it in battle. But just hearing the word knife alone, even if it's plastic, makes me think that it's not that bad. From like the previous weapons that he's got, right? This seems like one of the better ones, if not the best. He seemed to remember the sense of defeat he suffered in the battle with Rin. But his reaction seems to speak otherwise.
井ノ原ならあるいは
くそー、ものすごい勢いで刺してものすごい勢いで飛び出したこいつを食らわせてやる。
I guess he has to use them in combination, the knives with the figure somehow. He seemed kinda desperate. On the other hand, Kurugaya-san's weapon was... she can choose herself, right? I'm pretty sure girls were able to pick the weapons themselves, whereas the guys had to pick a weapon at random from the pile. So yeah, Kurugaya probably can just choose a powerful or more advantageous weapon for herself here. Holy shit! Dude, you're doomed, man. You're doomed. I don't give a shit. I don't know whatever plastic knife, barrel, pirate thingy you had. You stand no chance against that, man. A fucking samurai sword, or is it samurai sword? It's a sword at the very least, right? Damn. Good luck, man. A Japanese sword. She drew it quietly. Alright, what about this sword? Katana, of course. I knew there was a distinct word from it. I mean, I should fucking know from Bleach, right? But yeah, Japanese sword, also commonly known as the katana. The Japanese single-edged blade is known for its distinctive signature curve. Because of the blade's sharpness and elegance, they are also treasured for their artistic value. Very artistic, although I'm not really looking at the sword. That's illegal, isn't it? Okay, okay. That makes it a little bit less bad, but still a very powerful weapon. That makes you excited, Masato? However, it was a pirate figure that he was holding. Alright, here we go, pirate figure. A Japanese toy where players take turns, stab a hole-ridden toy barrel with knives, trying to get the pirate doll to pop out of the Oh! Whether the person who manages to get the doll out is the winner or the loser remains a heavily debated subject in Japanese society. I can see that. I can. There's a sort of, isn't there sort of a similar? I can't remember what it is, the name of a toy, but I feel like we kind of. There was a similar sort of toy at this, but yeah, like it's just a barrel. There's something inside, and just like it has these holes in it. And you just insert the, I guess, the knives, right? And the moment when you hit like the one spot that makes it pop out, it's that sort of toy, right? I know it's hard to describe, I feel, but in my mind I know what it is. Yeah, that's gonna be tough to use as a weapon, especially against the katana. I mean, if she were hitting me, I would be kinda looking forward to it, maybe.
Yeah!
Masato, you'd better realize what your weapon is. Masato, maybe this battle will be a repetition of the one he had with Rin before.
Kyousuke, 一つ確認願いたい。
なんだ？
武器で戦えば、その他はルール無用だったの。
I think so?
ああ、とりあえず。
了解した。
He said for now, meaning that it might be changed in the future? She made a sinister smile. Uh-oh. What are you planning, Kurugaya?
俺はこれ拳につけて殴っていいか？
ダメ。
It can't?
差別じゃね？
How can he use that then? How can he use it as a weapon?
女尊男卑が許される社会を呪うがいい。行くぞ。
I think this fight is already decided.
残念だぜ。井ノ原にまともな武器が言ってれば面白いことになりそうだったのに。
Yeah, I feel like a lot of fights are probably already determined or decided the moment they pick their weapons, at least a lot of fights. Wouldn't that be pretty dangerous?
強いよ、クルガヤは。
Huh? Here we go, a tad mischievous Anego Yuiki Kurugaya against Waste Kuzu Masato Inohara. Alright, here we go, the pop-up part, yeah, there we go, see? You stick in like these plastic knives. Stabs the knives into the barrel, the pirate figure flies out, miss. No damage to Kurugaya. So, how is he supposed to deal damage with that? He like quickly sticks the knives in there, stabs it, and then he like holds the pirate or the barrel into her face so that it pops out into her face, and then maybe she gets like scared of it? Is that how he's supposed to do damage? What? Kurugaya-san moved to Masato's side without a sound. Damn, she used flash.
友人の忠告は聞くものだ。舐めない方がいい。勝つ気ではなく、戦うつもりで来るべきだ。
Oh no, if I were fighting you, I knew I'd be doomed already.
てめえこそこの俺に勝つ気かよ。その度胸だけは勝ってやるぜ。
Holding the knives in his hand, Masato slowly aimed the barrel at Kurugaya-san. Why can't he just use the knives separately? I mean, it's sort of part of the weapon he's got, right?
君は今の自分の姿に疑問はないの？
うるせえ。こいつで不可能を可能にする男の称号を欲しいままにしてやるぜ。
ほう、どのようにしてだ？
不可能を可能にしてだ。
Alright, dude, make the impossible possible. That was a very vague plan. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make the impossible possible. How? By just doing it.
もう少し遊んでやらんでもない。結果が追いつく前に勝った気になっている時点で、それはもはや負けているのだ。
Don't toy with your food, Kurugaya.
君はでかくて強くて硬い。下手だ。
Oh. Why does her way of talking sound so dirty?
リキ君。
Huh? Yes? She turned around and flipped something at me. I almost didn't catch it. It was a 100 yen coin.
こう動くと喉が渇きそうだ。何かスポーツドリンクでも買ってきておいてくれ。
But I kind of want to see the fight. Sure.
やめてんじゃねえぞ。かかってきやがれ。
舐めているだと。違うな。飲んでいるのだ。さあ、翻弄してやろう。
The sound of her steps echoed off the walls. Quick as a flash, Kurugaya-san stepped behind Masato before anyone could see what was happening. She's quick like a fucking ninja. Everyone was struck dumb with astonishment. Teleportation? Seemed like I witnessed something abnormal.
本当に運が悪かったな、マサト。もうちょっとまともな格闘武器でも出てたらいいバトルになっとろうに。
Yeah. But her speed is as extraordinary as his weapon is ordinary.
それこそうちのチームに欲しい人材じゃないか。
You wanna invite her to a baseball team? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, sure. We could use that, definitely. Masato stabs and then nothing happened. the pirate figure stayed inside. So what, every turn he can only insert one knife into the barrel and hope he gets lucky that the pirate figure flies out? Alright, Kurugaya laughs with a smile on her lips. Masato attacks again. She's not even attacking. She's just like dodging or just standing still like, oh, nothing's gonna happen anyway. Masato attacks, stabs the knives into the Oh! It flew out and hit her. 3 points of damage. Now he only needs to do this 57 more times, and he'll have won this battle. Okay, you're doomed. Slash from up. Miss! Oh shit! She missed! Oh, surprising. Masato's gonna destroy you. 3 damage at a time. Masato caught the blade with his naked hand when Kurugaya swung straight at him.
まあそういうわけだ。てめえがいくら仕掛けたところで、俺 俺には通用しね
I guess because it's a replica,
え。
right?
てめえの体力と俺の体力、どっちが続くかは分かってるよな。手加減できるかは分からねえ。降参するなら今のうちだぜ。
この後に及んで手加減とは片腹痛。泣いてわめいて哀願すれば、今ならまだ許してやらんこともないわ。
I mean, if a girl were to talk to me like this, right? I would take it seriously. Especially one that looks like her and is as intimidating as her. Like, if a guy were to say this, you might just think like, ah, he's bluffing or whatever. But I feel like girls wouldn't really bluff about this thing. It's like, if a cute looking girl say it, and I thought like, okay, maybe she's bluffing, or maybe she's just trying to joke around, you know, she's being funny. But like, her? Nah, no way. Just from her looks alone, I'd be like, alright, she definitely would be a girl that, like, you know, can beat the shit out of me.
てめえは今この俺の最後のリミッターを外しちまったようだぜ。今俺の怒りが有頂天に達した。
Ecstasy! He made a mistake!
頂点に達した。
He corrected it!
分かったから、君は有頂天で100歩とか言っているという。
うるせえや。食らいやがれ。この俺の怒りを込めた青ひげの一撃を。
Oh, a double attack imbued with anger. It's infused with his anger. Now it's gonna do 5 points of damage. Well, what he said sounded strong. What he actually did was just insert the knives into the slits. So nothing changed. Ka-ching! The figure flew out and hit nothing. Without even trying to dodge, she received the attack.
何千発当てるつもりだ君は。
勝つまでだ。
56 more times to go.
悪いが付き合ってられんぞ。
だが青ひげが俺の手にある限りどこまでもてめえを追い続けるぜ。
You know what this reminds me of? You've probably all seen, I think it was sort of a viral video, right? But the spoon killer or something? Where it's just like this dude gets followed by the dude with the spoon who just continuously keeps hitting him with like the fucking teaspoon or tablespoon or whatever, right? He just keeps getting hit on the same spot, like tick, 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 and it's just like slowly killing him. It's like 10 years later or something. Okay, maybe not that long, but like, it's been so long since I watched that video, but it reminds me of that, right? Where it's just like death by 1,000 cuts. Although here it's sort of more, I guess, it's not even cuts, it's more, yeah, the teaspoon hitting. Like, it barely does any damage, but you know, if you get hit by something 1,000 times, 10,000 times, at some point you're gonna feel it, right?
そして最後に笑うのは俺だ。おっと、回収を忘れてたぜ。
Masato tried to pick up the figure. Here we go. Kurugaya-san raised her sword and flicked off the figure. Oh! The pirate flew into the audience and disappeared. Haha! What now? That's the only way you do damage.
なんてことしやがる。
Your weapon got dismantled.
あれ1個しかねえんだぞ。
There's no replacement in the box. Masato got down on all fours and searched around for the figure.
武器以外での攻撃は禁止だったな。
Kurugaya-san walked up to Masato's back in a relaxed way.
さあ、楽しいお仕置きタイム。
Uh-oh. Just finish him off. Put him out of his misery. 32, 37, 41. Oh yeah, there we go. She's finally doing damage. Although she attacked him over and over, he was still groping around for the doll.
青ひげよ。この樽以外に帰る場所はないんだぞ。帰ってこい。
I'm pretty sure one dude in the audience just is holding it in his hands and he's just hiding it. That's so pitiful. He's like, please, where is it? It's my only hope, which, according to the rules, it actually is.
ていうかタフだなあいつ。
どうした？降参しないか？
誰がするかよ。
いいだろう。どこまで耐えられるか試してみるとするか。
She slowly held up her sword. Right, here we go. Another combination attack.
お姉さんにひざまずき。
46, 55, 65, 74, 83, 93. Holy fuck.
逃げずにいたのは褒めてる。
Damn. That was a barrage of attack. Well,
ああ、すまん。武器以外で戦っちゃいけないんだったな。これはうっかりしていた。
Wait, does that mean that she loses?
ついヒートアップして蹴りを入れてしまった。私の負けだよ。
It's like a technical loss, right? She was laughing it off while staring down at Masato, who wasn't moving at all.
鮮やかだ。背中を向けていたとはいえ、あの井ノ原を蹴りで倒しきるとは。
I don't even know exactly what happened, but I still realized it was something impressive.
井ノ原も哀れだったな。武器が別のだったらもっと前線できたろうに。
The gallery seemed unanimous on the outcome of the battle.
勝負ありか
Kinda? Kyousuke got close to Masato and peered into his face.
お前の勝ちだってさ、マサト。
It's a technical win, right? You didn't really win, but you only won because she broke the rules, but it still kinda counts, so congratulations.
ちくしょう、俺の勝ちなわけあるか。
Yeah, as a true competitor myself, I would not be happy with such a win.
だって本人も反則って認めてるし。
I mean, a win is a win, but to me, at least to me personally, it also kind of matters how I win. He muttered and got on his feet. You're not gonna be like a monk who's just like, or you know, those people that just disappear for 10 years and then train by themselves in a secluded area, just tucked away deep inside the mountain, and just training for 10 years while they grow like this long ass sage beard, and then they come back as the strongest man alive.
今からか。
あとはよろしくな。
You're really leaving, Masato? Masato took off. I wonder if he's ever going to get a normal weapon.
ま、引き分けってことだな。
That's a draw?
しかしなかなかいい動きだったな、車や。
Yeah, how is she so quick?
まともに相手しちゃ一方的にやられるだけだろうがな。頭弱い子ならいくらでも相手できる。
そいつは頼もしいことだよ。
The inch made a wry smile.
さて、じゃあリキ、あとは任せた。
What do you mean the rest? Of like recruiting her? Okay. He patted my shoulder and went back to his classroom.
さすがにアーム動くと熱いな。
Do you need me to like, you know, wipe you down a little or something? She was using her hand to I was actually doing that myself! To like, you know, fan my my face. She was using her hand to fan air into her cleavage to cool herself down. Yeah, there's gotta be like a very extra sweaty spot in between there, I imagine. Although she had seemed to be fighting calmly, she had actually gotten sweaty.
なんでしょうね。使いっ走りは嫌だったか。
No, I just couldn't take my eyes
おっ
from...
ぱいからか。
Yeah, no.
まあいいさ。
That laugh though, ha ha ha. She took the 100-yen coin from my hand.
自販機へは自分で行くとしよう。
Okay, sorry. Pushing through the audience, she walked down the hallway. Do I even know this person at all?
俺たちは伝説の始まりを見たのさ。
The beginning of a legend? The legend of Kurugaya? The swift as a cat fighter?
語り継がれているサーガの序章をな。
And what about that guy?
ただいま。
Wait, you're already back from the mountain? Welcome back. That was fast. What the fuck? Was the mountain like in the back or something? In the garden? We're doing self-study now because the teacher is away. Masato sighed as his tension was drained off and, leaning back to face the ceiling, fell asleep. Some of the classmates were killing time with their cell phones. It reminded me of something. Come to think of it, I saved the QR code that should lead to Kyousuke's website. Oh right, yeah, I remember. Access the site, continue studying. Oh, let's check it out, right? I mean, we saved it for a reason. Might as well check it out now if now is a good timing to do so. I guess this makes me a bad student as well. It doesn't matter. We always have our excuse of narcolepsy, right? I turned on my cell phone and went to the site. I saw a site titled Kyousuke's One Question, One Answer. I scrolled down on it and found a lot of questions and their answers. Well, that's fucking misleading. one question, one answer, and then there's like 10 questions, 10 answers. It looks like the concept of this sign is that Kyousuke is answering questions from the entire school by himself. Or is it like an AMA, or like, you know, people ask him questions, everybody gets one question to ask him and he'll give one answer in return? I wonder what on earth has motivated him. Let's see. Number 13, nickname K-Man. Question, a question for Natsume Senpai. Known for his multitude of techniques, please tell me what is an effective ultimate technique to use when you're up against multiple enemies alone. Answer, if I reveal it here, I will no longer be able to use it myself. But, okay, I'm gonna tell you. You're like, I shouldn't tell you, but I'm still going to do it anyway. This technique becomes more effective the more enemies there are. It allows you to escape from any battle, even if you're unharmed, or unarmed rather. A real trump card, so to speak. It's called the ultimate technique, Shuffle Time. It's really simple. You only have to yell, "Shuffle Time, start!" The phrase Shuffle Time itself is the finishing move. They will get the impression that a shuffle time has started. Since you said so, some of them will start looking around. Some will start inspecting the weapons they have at hand. They will ponder what exactly is going on. What exactly is being shuffled. I've even seen some start changing places with people around them. Really? It's just to make them confused? And whilst they're dumbfounded by shuffle time, you can make a run for it. When it finally dawns on them that nothing is in fact being shuffled, you will have already be taking a shower at home as if nothing had happened. That's the trick, wow. It's just sort of a subversion, right? Just like, hey, isn't it kind of like the good old move, like, hey, look behind you, and they all look behind them, and you run away? It's just, this is a more elaborate version of that. Wow. I didn't know this. Alright, guys, better fucking remember this, okay? If you ever find yourself, like, you walk down a dark alley in the middle of the night, and like a gang suddenly approaches you and like, hand over that bag or your wallet, and you just go like, shuffle time, start! And that's how you get your way out of there. Read the next one. These are pretty entertaining at the very least, right? Let's read the next one. Let's see. Alright, number 12, nickname Yokosuga Kare. Question, Kyousuke Senpai, any personal anecdotes of your heroic ventures to overcome the tribulations of some particular test? Sounds like a very vague question, nothing specific. Answer, you should ask Masato. I believe he's had more than his fair share of those. He always tries his best to put something in the answer column, even if he doesn't know the answer. We could all learn something from him. Actually, I happen to have his test sheet from the world history with me, so let me give you some examples. I actually do that too. That's kind of what I was learned, that like, even if you, whatever the question was, if you don't know the answer, I don't know if it was a particular thing of my school alone, or like certain school, but like, you could always get like half points, or like, at least tiny points. Like if a question was worth 4 points, right? If you at least answer some part of the question correct, you could get like 1 point for it. So you always were recommended to at least fill in something, and you might be able to sneak 1 or 2 points in there, even if you didn't know the answer at all. That's what I was taught, at least. Question, who are the 3 people that compromised the triumvirate in 43 BC? I was terrible at history, I have no idea. Answer, Octavianus, Antonius, Masatonus. Explanation. On first glance, it looks almost natural to see Masato as part of the world history. And that last one made me like question like, It's possible to make one's name look legit by suffixing "you" or "nus" to it. It's a clever answer that targets the blind spot of world history. Yeah. Question, when Attila invaded Rome in 452, who was it that persuaded him to withdraw? Answer, me, Ore. Explanation, the correct answer is Rio, but for an unknown reason it was reversed, and as a result, Masato became a historical figure once more. So he always just inserts himself into the answer somehow. So it's like, yeah, it's me, somehow. Somehow I always did it. 10,000 years ago, I was it. I don't know what happened back then, but it was me somehow. Question, was the most primitive hominid discovered in 1924 in the Republic of Botswana, Bechuana land at the time of discovery? Answer, Otto Tora Tora X. X relation, he was closely answer, Australo... What? Australo... Oh, Australo... I know how to pronounce the last part. Pithecus, right? As Australopithecus. But his memory was vague, and after searching for something that resembled the correct answer, he came up with a name fit for a mysterious super robot. His creativity is outstanding. I'll talk about my own stories another time. Wow, I didn't know this. I feel bad for the teachers. I really feel bad for the teacher that has to, like, you know, grade Masato's tests. Holy shit. Alright, well... let's read another one and hope we don't lose 50 IQ points from this one. Let's see. Number 11. Nickname, Clate. Question, I have a question for Natsume Senpai, who's rumored to be a closet Destiny fan. Destiny fan? Like, Destiny who, example, what? Destiny the game? Destiny the person? There's Destiny Land, Destiny Sea, and I hear there will be another Destiny something. What will be, and what attractions will it have? Please give me details. Oh, is it sort of like, I mean, Destiny Land, Destiny Sea? Is it like the Japanese version of like Disneyland or like SeaWorld? Sort of attraction? Not necessarily attraction parks, but sort of like, you know, family parks, right? That you can go to your family or friends or on a date with a girl. Sort of just amusement parks in a sense. Or just, yeah, places you go to visit. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? SeaWorld? Everybody knows what fucking SeaWorld is. Answer, according to my information, after Destiny Land and Destiny Sea, there will be Destiny Desert. Get lost in the boundless wandering hell. Isn't that just called, you know, half of fucking Australia, if not more? Try riding on a one-hump camel. Add ride on one-hump camel. Wow. Very original name. Observe cactus growth at Cactus Watcher. Learn to appreciate the taste of water. Add I'm still alive. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, it's the Staying Alive. Fuck. That's a Bee Gees song, right? Yeah, that's an old one. That's what I heard. As you can see, it's all very exciting. Oh yeah, especially the I'm still alive. That's probably what I'm craving for, like, oh god, get me off this camel and get me some fucking water. Yeah. Oh, I fear I may have given away too much information. Pretend you didn't hear anything. Don't worry, it's only on the internet, don't worry. It's not like everybody has access to it. I'm impressed by his persuasiveness. How many are there? Considering we were going back in order, and we started from 13, now we're at number 10. Are we really gonna read all of them? Nickname, this is number 10, Raizaki Yoshisato. Question, a question for Natsume Senpai, famous for giving birth to a new smiley. What kind of smiley is it? Oh, what smiley was it? Answer, it has a fleeting resemblance to a seriously pissed off Bando-san. It's really only so fleeting of a resemblance. If I was told that it resembles a serious pissed off Ro-san, the third forum player, I would certainly agree with that. That might indeed happen. Are we seriously gonna read all of them? We're doing it so far. Number 9. Nickname Bunny Macho. A question for Natsume Senpai. Famous for once reversing the Earth's rotation. What happened when you did that? Answer. For some mysterious reason, men's voices became higher than women. That might indeed happen. What? Is it like... is this shit fake? What? The answer in question didn't really even... fucking... What? They didn't even match. Alright, number 8. I'm so confused. Waiting for a curveball. Question, a question for Natsume Senpai, who sent a ball thrown by Egawa-san in his prime flying to the back screen. What did you say when you hit the ball, and what was Egawa-san's reaction? I'm assuming Egawa-san is a famous baseball player, perhaps? answer your point of view. That's nothing more than a freaking hindsight. Why don't you try guessing what's going to happen? And it's not limited to you, but before the beginning of the season, all commentators give ambiguous comments like, it's likely going to be a scramble for a while. That's not what I want. What I want is a daring prediction like Hiroshima is going to take a strong start and won't allow any other team to catch up with them until the end of the season. Oh yeah! And then kazing! I can still remember how his ears kept flapping at my words and my swing, even now. Okay. What a thought-provoking answer. Okay. I mean, I do agree with that, you know. A lot of people just say, like, very, sports commentators give these answers which are, like, it isn't very one-sided, right? It's just sort of a, it's not an open answer, but it's like you can interpret it in sort of many ways where you, it's sort of a, it's a weak answer in a sense that you can never really say, like, oh, I was entirely wrong, or I was entirely right either, right? It's just sort of, you don't commit to one thing fully. It's not like, oh, they're definitely gonna win the entire fucking season, right? It's just like, yeah, I think they're gonna do well. And then like, okay, what is well exactly? Is well top 3, in the middle of the pack, or like, whatever, right? You know those types of answers. That's probably what he meant. Alright, let's see. Are we really gonna go through all the nicknames? Soup, question, please tell me the secret behind crushing your opponent without fouling when you play basketball. Don't hit their hands? Use your ki. An Asian philosophical concept that represents an invisible... I know this, yeah. An invisible energy that permeates all living beings in their bodies. That kind of chi, right? Some people call it chi as well. Ki, chi. What a thought-provoking answer. Oh my fucking god, we're gonna do all of them. I just want, like, I'm curious what happens in number 1. Alright, old book. Natsume senpai, I heard that you've undergone special mission training and are now able to use your ki. Under what circumstances do you use it? When I play basketball, I need to crush my opponent without fouling. Okay, that was a good one. See, for this answer, for this and a previous, you know, for those 2 answers, it was worth going through all of it. Alright, that was funny. That was a good one. Alright, number 5. We're doing it. Nickname Lagoon. A question for Natsume senpai, known to be obsessed with attending court hearings. Does he really? Among all court hearings that you've attended so far, which one had the most dramatic development? If I'm not mistaken, it was a trial of two brothers where a simple domestic quarrel led to physical injury. This is all because you never used fabric softener. The defendant started arguing with his younger brother, standing on the witness stand. Yeah. The judge took his gavel and started pounding on the desk. Naturally, everyone expected him to say, "Order in the court!" But he didn't. Instead, he said the following. "That's enough. Look at your mother. She's crying. She's the one who gave birth to you, and if it weren't for her, you wouldn't even be here fighting now. Don't make her cry anymore. She's old. You must treasure her. Oh, but why am I preaching here like an old man? Some judge I am. This is so silly." And then he slowly stood up and left the court. His words got through to them, and they both broke into tears and ran up to their mother with all their might. Everyone present in the court started crying too. Oh my fucking god, how long is this answer? There wasn't a single person with dry eyes. For some reason, the court's stenographer was crying more than anybody else. Stenographer, is that the one that sort of like types everything that's said out loud during the court session? The court was adjourned. I mean, there was no point to it anymore. There has never been a trial quite as touching and never will. One thing I must add is that I've never seen that judge again after that day. Because he probably got fired. Alright, number 4. Nickname Arts. I've recently come across a strange phenomenon. I wake up every morning to find that my alarm clock has stopped. Is this some sort of omen? What do you mean your alarm clock has stopped? Your alarm clock is bad news. When this happens to an alarm clock, it will eventually start moving counterclockwise and in the end, explode. So therefore it blows your head off. Well, you have to wake up right when it goes off. That'll fix it. I can't even. This is so interesting. Yeah, it's interesting like what fucking bullshit it's gonna come up with next. Alright, number 3. Kasukabe Star. When I eat instant yakisoba, and we kinda know what that is, right? The type of instant noodle which consists of yakisoba in a container. Instant yakisoba is prepared by filling the container with hot water, draining it after the noodles are cooked, and then adding sauce. Draining the water from the container can be tricky, accidents can occur, resulting in noodles falling into the sink and ruining meals. Oh my god, the travesty! Can you imagine that? Noodles falling out into the sink? Oh my god, it does ruin the meal though. I agree with that, definitely. Well, they make it sound so dramatic. Accidents can occur. You can accidentally pour the hot water over your hand. Oh my god, I mean that is kind of bad. So yeah, when I eat and pour out the hot water, there's always a strange dang sound. What caused it? Oh, you mean like in the sink? I get that too. When you pour like a lot of hot water in the sink, it's just like, not bubbles, but it's like a pop. You hear like a pop, right? It's actually dang, where's my noodles? A complaint from the sink. Incidentally, if you also throw away the noodles, the sound will transform into a high-pitched ZAM! It might surprise you, but it's actually a sound of sincere gratitude from the sink. When you get the chance, give it a try. the sink is actually saying thank you. Alright, I'm impressed by his persuasiveness. Oh my god, we got 2 more. Oh, we're fucking doing this. Number 2, short-haired Nami Hira. The question for the legendary Natsume senpai who fought a gigantic superhuman to a draw. What kind of battle was that? First of all, the guy, or that guy, is huge. In order to make up for the difference in height, I had to wear thick-soled boots. And I mean thick, very thick-soled boots. They could no longer be considered shoes. I mean, you couldn't walk in those things. The physical difference was no longer a problem, so it was all about guts. We started wrestling, exchanging one blow after another. It was a real struggle. The kids had never seen a battle that nasty. It wasn't. I was at an obvious disadvantage, but the timer finally started blinking. I got shot by his light beam in the process. What the fuck, his Kamehameha? But it didn't hurt as bad as I was told. He couldn't retreat before defeating his enemy. I think it was past 3 minutes already. He was growing weaker and getting all wrinkly. He must have been under pressure. Finally, he receded. I managed to hold my own, somehow. Even though he was getting wrinkly, 10 more seconds, and I'd have been in trouble. I feel like probably a lot of these answers, if not all of them, are references to certain things. Probably more like Japanese culture or stories or whatever, right? And I just don't understand it because I'm not too familiar with those things. I know a little, but definitely not these things, I think. That would make more sense, why it might seem random to me when in reality it might not be. Alright, are we ready for the last one? The last one, I hope, I think. Shouldn't the lesson be over by now? Like, we fucking spent an hour reading this shit. Alright, number 1, Ken. Question for Kyousuke senpai. Known as the Prince of the Ice Rink, who conquered the world of figure skating. Are we fucking watching Yuri on Ice? No. Kyousuke on Ice. You have an original technique called Tropical. What kind of technique is it? It's an original technique that I conceived. One of those techniques where you retain the same pose while skating. When members of the Figure Skating Association witnessed this technique, they always claimed in unison, "Oh, how tropical!" That's where the name comes from. The distinguishing feature of it, as the name implies, is its tropicalness. But what about it makes it tropical? When I take this pose, what pose exactly? My whole body starts radiating tropicalness. It's so tropical. Can you say tropical more often, please? It's so tropical that their reaction was very tropical and is very understandable. Before I first performed this tropical technique, my tropical coach argued that it was too tropical, but in the tropical end, it brought me to a tropical victory. However, after the competition was over, various entertainers, Red Pandas? Earless seal? Wait, seals don't have ears? Really? Or is there like a particular type of seal that don't have ears while most seals do? This is a detail I've never paid attention to on seals. And such started mimicking my tropical technique. In my eyes, that wasn't anything tropical though. It hardly qualified as fruity. It became something of a fad. I had to give up on it before it became too commonplace. I can still remember what my coach told me at the time. You can no longer squeeze out fresh tropicalness. Alright, what a thought-provoking answer. Is there still more? Is there number 000? Oh, we're at 25. Oh no, I'm not doing this. I'm not going through all the way to number 20. What if there's like a... I am one of those people that like, you know, what if there's like a funny one or an actual good answer in a number 17? Like, you know, I would be that guy. I would be like, okay, we're just gonna... I'm like already so committed. Like, we're deep into this now. It's too hard to quit. I might just cut out most of this shit probably, but I personally am gonna go through all of it, okay? If it's worth seeing, you'll probably see it. If it's not, then yeah, you won't. Right, I heard you traveled into the future. What was it like? Answer, just what do you expect from the future? All cars were hovering 1 centimeter above the ground, only 1? And they were flying about on the road. Can you imagine that? When I called a cab, it landed in an instant. I got inside and suddenly felt a strong G-force when the car instantly went up 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter? It's like barely off the ground. You get high, you fly. In fucking action movies, the cars fly higher into the air than that. It was a very cybernetic vibe. Oh god, I didn't know this. I didn't know that either, I guess. If it's true. I give up. I give up. Let's fucking start studying. Oops. I almost got too excited about this. I've got to study. I closed the cell phone and opened a notebook.